Which statement, if true, would most directly support the student's claim? A student is examining a long, challenging poem that was initially published in a quarterly journal without explanatory notes, then later republished in a standalone volume containing only that poem and accompanying explanatory notes written by the poet. The student asserts that the explanatory notes were included in the republication primarily as a marketing device to help sell the standalone volume. So in the text, it highlights that there was a long, challenging poem, and this was initially published without any explanatory notes, so any notes to explain this poem. And then later, this poem was republished in a standalone volume with only that poem and accompanying explanatory notes, so notes that explain that poem. So then the student that's analyzing this poem is said that the explanatory notes were included in the republication just to help sell the standalone volume. So, let's look at the answer choices. A. The text of the poem as published in the quarterly journal is not identical to the text of the poem published in the standalone volume. This is incorrect because, for one, nothing in the text suggests that there were any changes made to the poem in the when it was republished. Therefore, we can't assume that they are not identical, because for all we know that there's no mention of any changes. Therefore, we can assume that it's identical, but not that it's not identical. Therefore, we can eliminate option choice A. B. Many critics believe that the poet's explanatory notes remove certain ambiguities of the poem and make it less interesting as a result. This is incorrect because this wouldn't prove that the republication primarily because as a market device to help sell the standalone volume. If the explanatory notes removed certain ambiguities and made it less interesting, then people would not buy it. Therefore, this wouldn't be an effective marketing device, and this wouldn't support the student's claim. Therefore, we can eliminate option choice B. C. The publishers of the standalone volume requested the explanatory notes from the poet in order to make the book attractive to readers who already had a copy of the poem in a journal issue. So this seems to be the correct answer because this properly shows how the publication was primarily done as a marketing device to help sell the standalone volume, because it highlights how the explanatory notes made the book more attractive to people who already have the copy of the poem. So this would make the explanatory notes would help sell the standalone volume that contained only the poem and the explanatory notes. So overall, C seems to be the correct answer. D. Correspondence between the poet and the publisher reveals that the poet's explanatory notes went through several drafts. This is incorrect because this doesn't prove how the republication was motivated by the marketing as a marketing device to help sell the standalone volume. This just shows that the poet and the publisher went through multiple drafts of the explanatory notes. And because this doesn't support the claim made by the student, we can eliminate option choice D. And therefore, we're left with option choice C as the correct answer.